All right, all right, all right. We are back, all things Mustang, working on the Strawberry Shine. So here what we got. We're gonna go do a whole rundown from the back of the car to the front of the car. I'm gonna explain to you what we've done, the products and everything we've used, and I'm gonna kind of give you a review of what I like about them, what I don't like about them. And we're gonna do this for all three cars. The 10.5 and my street strip, but that's gonna be later on. We have got a surprise for the 10.5 that'll be coming in hopefully in here in a couple weeks. But we have plenty to do on the Strawberry Shine. So no further ado, we're gonna get this thing turned around and I'm gonna do a complete rundown on the car of all the products and my total review. I am not sponsored by nobody. I don't need to be sponsored by nobody. I'm telling you what my opinion is on these products and these parts of what I like and don't like. So we're gonna get to that. As you can tell, we got the car on the lift. I've done this just so I can do this review of everything and catch you up on everything we've done to the car up until this point because of my negligence of not recording like I should. So this is Strawberry Shine. Everybody makes a name for the project, so that's what this one's going to be. Starting at the rear, we have got the original 8.8. We did perfect launch, diff cover, 31 spline motor axles, strange 10 ways, TMZ springs. I think they were 125 is the weight pound on them. Then 94.95 rear brake setup, all new stainless brake lines, which we ran on the front of the rear end. But now this brace kit, this is all Team Z. I really like it. It fits perfect. It welds perfect. It doesn't come all rusty, and it comes clean where it's ready to weld. Moving on to the front of the rear end, we did the full brace kit. These are UPR double adjustable uppers. Well, excuse me, I'm sorry. They had UPR double adjustable uppers. We put Team Z double adjustables because I like them better. The turnbuckles are reverse thread from each side, so you can adjust without having to take it down, like I found with the UPRs and not the UPRs, but the whatever that motorsports is. I just don't like them. But then UPR solid lowers. We cut the spring perches off, being we're not using those and doing coilovers. Now, as you can see, the fuel system, that is the SVE fuel system that came from LMR. We're just running the 408, and it is ran exactly like the factory lines were ran, and the length is pretty close. We're gonna have to trim a little bit off the ends and put new fittings on the end of one of the lines, I know, but it's not too bad. Now we did the Team Z subframe connectors. I will never buy another subframe connector other than a Team Z. This is the best subframe connector I've ever dealt with. They fit perfect. They tuck in there good and tight. And they're not a pain in the ass to do. Now we had to modify the e-brake setup for the disc brakes. Not a big to do, just a little time consuming. But everything on this car has been lizard skinned underneath and inside. But then we're going to move to the front here. We did the 5-lug conversion with the wheel wood brakes, but yet we didn't do the spindles. We just using the Fox spindles with the wheel wood setup. UPR K-member and A-arms, they're fine. I mean, they're okay. I prefer the Team Z. It seems to be, the Team Z looks better. I think but this will work just fine. But we did the strange 10 ways up front. And on a street strip car like this, the strange 10 ways are, as far as I'm concerned, the best. Did a brand new power rack and pinion on it with the Team Z bump steers. And this is a brand new rack and pinion, Rock Auto. They're the best place to get one because they're the cheapest. $250, brand new rack and pinion. No core. You don't have to worry about shipping them back and getting a core. Like I said, we got the 93 Cobra booster, master cylinder. The booster, off eBay, $90. It fits just fine. Now you do have to trim the inner 2 bolt holes for it to slide in, or you can do like some folks and massage the strut tower. I'm not a big fan of that. You have plates inside the firewall. After you trim, that will hold it just fine. It does not hurt anything at all to trim those holes back just a little bit so you can kind of finagle it in there. New sway bar bushings, MSD, Fox body coil. We got a lot more to do in the engine bay because I believe we're going to go pick up the engine today from the owner shop. And so that's where we stand. This has been a pretty extensive build, time-wise, but it's all worth it. So I'm gonna flip this thing back around and I'm gonna finish this video. All right, so in summary, I know my first video sucked. What can you expect? I'm not an expert at this, but anyhow, to finalize the video, we're gonna be getting the car down off the rack. We're gonna be moving it out, and she is going to get some clothes put on her. We're gonna finish the interior today or this evening, and we'll show you where it's at when we get done with that. I'm gonna try to film some of it, kind of give you some sight of what the obstacles are, especially putting in a headliner on a sunroof car, new seat belts, and get everything put in the way it's supposed to be put in. So we're going to try to document all that. And it'll probably be in a fast forwarded scene, but I'm going to stop and show you what in some important spots of what we're doing. So anyhow, we'll get back to you then. Like I always say, there's more to come.